So as you can see, this lock stands straight up, and I'm just holding it in the center. This lock, when I hold the center of it, that's what it does. So it's telling you that's the part of it that's damaged and broke. I'm gonna use this as my guide, because now this is healthy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and trim her hair. We added extensions to the back area, as you can see. Oh, look at that, isn't that fun? And so she has a perfect grid, as you could probably tell in the back of her head. These are the extensions that I added. And as I explained before, this grid allows her hair to look extremely full. So in comparison to what the photo might have looked like in the beginning, this is where, you know, the fullness that she has now. Now, because of over-processing color, her ends need to be trimmed significantly. And so we're just gonna go in and make some shape.
I'm gonna make some shape.
I'm gonna go in with just creating her baseline, which is gonna be come close to about here. So that first. That's her baseline that I just put in there, and so I'm just carrying it all the way around to the front. So now that that's the look that she has, I'm going to go in and try to, because a lot of her ends are still frayed, so now I'm going to go in and try to just blend this out. I'm not going to be able to correct everything, because that would just cut off too much of her hair, but I'm going to start trimming it now so that in the future, as we get back into or start trimming and like doing some, you know, regular healthy hair care maintenance techniques, then a lot of the stuff that we can't trim today we'll trim in the future. Isn't that perfect? So I'm using the guide, which is here, as the guide for the rest of the hair. It just traveled from here. I now moved it over here so that I make sure that the other hair I lay down next to it is uniform. And so because I cut this hair already, I'm going to use it to, now what I'm going to do first is leave the length. So you see how I left the length down there, so that anything I do, when I drop it on top of that length, it's still gonna have her volume there. I'm just gonna use that same guide and move over here so that I can take off some of these frayed ends, like right here. And then when I can't cut now, I'll just get later. And then we're gonna use this one. This is broken. And you can tell where the weak part of your locks are, because a lock that is healthy should stand up. So as you can see, this lock stands straight up, and I'm just holding it in the center. This lock, when I hold the center of it, that's what it does. So it's telling you that's the part of it that's damaged and broke. I'm gonna use this as my guide, because now this is healthy. Because what? It now stands up on its own. like uniform, even, healthy, full. You don't even know what she has going on under here because it's just fullness. And then when she ever lifts up her hair, then you can see that her grid is perfect. And she has all this depth and dimension under here. So yeah, so there you have it.